I just I just had a thought about how, based on the title of this video, you can be like, my feelings on traditions, right? What's she gonna say? And since I've made it obvious that I'm just not influenced by the way of things based on history and stuff, very easily I could do this stream in under a minute, which is traditions. How I feel about it, I don't give a damn. Done. But, let's break it down. I feel compelled to break it down since it's this festive season, so of course I'm going to be the person who ruins it. So let's just dive into it. So, my feelings on traditions. Just like I said, I don't give a damn. But why don't I give a damn? Well, it's because I think that certain things are okay to keep the tradition going. Teach good manners, teach to study, teach how to take care of yourself, how to take care of a home, how to bring up a family. The values that I believe every person should have. You always log on at the night at the right time. I guess I could have a good distraction from work, and I started 3 minutes ago. Hi. Um, it's interesting because as soon as I hit go live, I was like, I feel like this is the time of the night when everybody is lurking out there. So yeah, just welcome, hear me out. But like I was saying, traditions that keep what's important going are okay. But traditions such as, it's the tradition that on Thanksgiving you have to eat turkey. We can do away with that. It's the tradition that on Christmas you have to have the ham. We can do away with that. It's the tradition that on 4th of July you need to eat hot dogs and shoot fireworks up in the sky. You know, um, Things like that. It's just, I cannot get myself involved in traditions like that because for me, life is so broad that I shouldn't limit it to the culture that I was born into. Like, this is a macrocosm. So there is so much in this life for you to explore, and then your lifetime is not even enough for you to truly absorb and have a chance at experiencing everything that there is to experience. So I just refuse to allow myself to fall victim to my fate and what I do with my time and what I decide to be involved in to be predetermined for me. So it's great to be an adult when you have, say, a car, you're working, you have your own friends, you have more control of how you invest your time. Because as a kid, I was condemned to do whatever my mom was doing because I couldn't be left alone. So it's not that I resent that. I mean, I had great experiences hanging out with her and just spending time with whoever she spent time with, because fortunately my mom is the kind of person who surveys the situation and she would never take me somewhere where I'm not going to be safe. But let's face it, as a kid, like I expressed on another stream, all I wanted to do was play games, be by myself, and just be by myself and play my video games. So that was really the simplicity of taking care of me. So traditions, I feel, were in a sense created by a group of people to bother other people. Honestly, because let's think about this for a second. You know how some people um, say that some people skip out on relationships. Why do you skip out on relationships? And you're like, well, because it is a sin to be, say, getting affectionate physically with someone when you're not married. Who says that? Says who? Who established that? Like, why? So for me, rules like that, I feel, are made by a group of people to just bother other people. Like, I don't know if this is true, but I remember hearing someone tell me one time that somewhere out there, it's a sin for you to look at yourself in the mirror when you don't have any clothes on. And I'm like, effing what? Like, why? Just why? So, like I said, I cannot attach a religion to that. I don't know if this is true, but this is what my friend said. He was probably just effing with me. But at the same time, knowing how much um, a religion may tell you to not do something, then I would believe that something like that is out there somewhere, or somewhere someone out there thinks like this. But yeah, you guys, honestly, um, there's really not a whole lot for me to say on traditions except to just make an official statement on it, and that is that I just don't care for it. I like to create my own traditions, which is every morning, I, as of right now, I have to have a biscuit to just start my day just right. I just love it. Chicken biscuit all the way. So even though it's not something that you would associate a big word such as tradition with, I've implemented into my routine now. So it's like, yeah, my tradition now is that every morning that I have to work, I have to get a biscuit, as opposed to just waiting until my break or snacking until it's my lunchtime or something. Something about that makes me happy. Like, it just makes me happy. And dude, you should know better that I'm not available. But thanks a lot for the compliment. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. It's just traditions, anything that to me feels like a limitation is being imposed on me. I just stay away from that. I like to avoid that at all costs because life is just too short for you to be not doing something that you are curious about because of what's already predetermined. If you feel like having a box of pizza on Thanksgiving, then please have your box of pizza. Like, that tradition is just not important. If you feel like you want to be at home, sheltered under your bed, then please go ahead and go home, be sheltered under your bed whenever fireworks are going up in the sky, because you just never know. And I feel like that's a tradition that we can do without pretty much, shoot, almost every holiday in the calendar, really. I think we can do without. But traditions that continue the best of human values, those I can get behind. But any of these, especially the direction that modern times are taking, which is all about the dollar, I think we really can do without all that. So I hope that you guys see where I'm coming from with that. It's really a really short opinion that I have. It's seriously, I just don't care to follow traditions. I feel like I don't owe who I am to any tradition. Um, so yeah, you guys, that's really all that I have to say at this moment. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Which traditions do you think should be maintained? Which traditions you think we need to get rid of? Let me know your thoughts. And I feel like I'm going to conclude this stream now, but it's very possible that as soon as I upload this one, I may start another one. I'm gonna look at my clipboard, see what I have pending, and then if I'm still conscious, I'll recur to it. But it's possible that I'll take the night to myself, because I'll confess it hasn't been a very good week for me. Um, but anyways, I'm still here. The show must continue. All right, I'll see you soon.